Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes of Sai Coaching Center. See, students, in this coaching center, we are discussing the science subject for the class of 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. See, students, already we completed the first semester. First semester syllabus, and now we are discussing the semester of the second semester syllabus, and that today I'm going to discuss about the 7th class, that is syllabus which is related to the second semester 10th one chapter, respiration in organisms. See, students, respiration in organisms, first we have to know about the introduction. First we have to learn about the introduction. We have to know about the introduction. Then only we are getting everything. So students, introduction first I'll tell, then I'll start the lesson. Listen carefully. See, introduction, respiration. Why that respiration process is necessary? Why breathing process is necessary for us? For each and every organism, why that respiration process is necessary, and what is meant by the respiration process, and what is the mechanism for respiration process, we have to discuss everything. See, students, respiration is very important to each and every organism, because without breathing, without respiring, even a single microorganism can't live. Even a single microorganism can't live. That's why the respiration process is very important. See, first I'll tell an activity for you. Now I think you are seeing the video. See, while seeing the video, you are respiring, and observe yourself. You are breathing. Breathing means you are inhaling the gas, you are inhaling the oxygen, and you are exhaling the carbon dioxide. You are intaking the oxygen and you are outleaving the carbon dioxide. See, that is the process respiration. What is that? That is the process respiration. So, see what you have to do. Close your mouth and close your nostrils. Otherwise, you have to close your nose for 1 second only. Then, what you are observing, students? We can't. Means you can't respire easily, because mouth and nose are very important to respiration process. Mouth and nose are very important to respiration process. Like that, we are having some respiratory organs. See, some respiratory organs means nose. Nose means it has the nostril. That is important to respiration process, because through nostril only we are intaking the oxygen. And nostril, next to what is that? Nasal cavity is there. Where it is present? In the nose only. The next of all that, we have seeing upward pipe. Then next we are seeing the lungs. So students, first now we will discuss what is the definition, what is definition of the respiration. See, students, what is respiration process then? The intake of the oxygen. Inhale is nothing but intake. The inhaling, otherwise the intake of the oxygen, and leaving out, exhaling of the carbon dioxide. That we are calling as what? That we are calling as the respiration process. And this respiration process going through some respiratory organs. Now only I told which are the respiratory organs. Those are nasal cavity, nostril means nose only. The next of all that, food pipe. As like food pipe, we are having the windpipe. Windpipe is also one of the respiratory organ. And lungs. Lungs are the main important things. As nose also very important. Then students, you know that what we know? We know that Cell. What is meant by cell? Cell is that. Cell is that it is a fundamental unit. It is a structural and functional unit of an organism. Without cell, a body can't. Means for a building, as like brick is important, as we know that to build a building, brick is important. You know that what is the brick? So brick is important. Like that, to build a body, cell is very important. So what is meant by cell? Cell is a basic fundamental unit. What it is? Basic fundamental unit of an organism. Otherwise, one more definition we can say for this cell. Cell is the structural and functional unit of the life. Otherwise, organism. Cell is the structural and functional unit of an organism. Why we are calling this cell as a structural and functional unit of an organism? Because that cell, it gives the structure to the body. It gives the structure to an organism. And functional, why we are calling that cell as a functional unit? Because this cell that does some specific functions. That cell does some specific functions. As we know that cell, it is a basic fundamental unit and group of cell that forms the tissue. So those tissues also doing some specific or specialized functions. So cell is very important. Cell is the structural and functional unit of an organism. See students, we know that to get energy, what we are doing? We are consuming food. We are taking the food, we are eating the food, we are consuming the food. For what purpose? To get the energy. See, whenever we are eating the food, that will be converting into what? That will be converting into the glucose. Food, whenever we are eating the food, because of some enzymes and all, that food is converting into what? That is converting into glucose. So students, respiration, already you know that is inhale of the oxygen and exhale of the carbon dioxide through the respiratory organs. Then in case of the respiration process, what we are seeing? We are seeing there are different types of the respiratory systems. See, cellular respiration is there, aerobic respiration is there, anaerobic respiration. Cellular respiration. See, cellular respiration means the respiration going in case of the cells only. The respiration going in case of the cells only. The respiration process takes place in cells. So, that we are calling as the cellular respiration. In cellular respiration, what will be happening there? What is the exact definition? Whenever food or glucose, food is nothing but glucose. See, when glucose or food breaks down in the presence of oxygen, that gives carbon dioxide, water and energy. That gives carbon dioxide, water and energy, that we are calling as the cellular respiration. And second one, what is that? That is aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration is same as like as cellular respiration, but cellular respiration, it is going only in case of the cells, but aerobic respiration, it is going all over the body. See, aerobic respiration, this is also breaking down of the glucose. This is also breaking down of the glucose or food in the presence of what? In the presence of the oxygen. And what it gives the product? It gives the products carbon dioxide, water and energy. This is called as the aerobic respiration. And next one, anaerobic respiration. What is meant by anaerobic respiration? Respiration, in this case, respiration process will be going in the absence of oxygen. In the absence of oxygen. So, what is meant by the anaerobic respiration? The breaking down of glucose or food in the absence of the oxygen, that we are calling as anaerobic respiration. See students, in this case, what we are getting the product? What we are getting the product, that is alcohol, then carbon dioxide and energy. Alcohol, carbon dioxide and energy. This is what? This is in case of the anaerobic respiration. See, let me to tell an example. You know that in bakeries and all, yeast will be used. In bakeries and all, yeast will be used for the preparation of cake. Why yeast is used and how it is respiring? We know that yeast will be involving in the fragmentation process, in the breaking down process, because yeast belongs to the group of fungus. Yeast belongs to group of fungi. So, yeast, it can breathe, it can live without oxygen. In the absence of oxygen, yeast, it produces the alcohol. That's why for the preparation of beer and some wines, yeast will be used. And one more respiration process is there, which is going in case of the muscle. But this is for sometimes only. In the absence of the oxygen, in case of the muscle, glucose will be breaking down. In the absence of oxygen, then it produces the something product, that is, what is that? That is the lactic acid. Along with that, energy is produced. See, because of the lactic acid only, somewhere whenever we are doing something else, hard work, we are getting the cramps. In case of the legs and all. Because of what? Because respiration process going in case of the muscle in the absence. For what it is? For sometimes only in the absence of the oxygen. So there is a production of the lactic acid. Because of that lactic acid, we are getting the cramps and some pains in case of the legs and all. So students, this is your class today. Otherwise, yours today's class. Next we will discuss. Thank you.